Hello everybody, and welcome to part 2 of our Intro to After Effects. Now in part 1 we covered project compositions and how to adjust the parameters of your project composition, mainly switching your FPS to 24 frames per second to really help ease the workload that your computer has to do when it's creating After Effects videos. And in this part, we're going to cover transformations. Now, if you click this little arrow next to any video that you have in your composition bar, which is at the bottom here, you'll notice that you have two options, transform and audio. And for this part, we're just going to focus on the transformations, and specifically in these transformations, just these bottom four, which is position, scale, rotation, and opacity. Each one, I'm sure you're all familiar with what they do. At this point, position helps move your video up and down. Scale sets how big or how small your video is going to be. Rotation lets you rotate the video. And opacity will help your video kind of fade away or fade in. And each of these can be recorded with the stop sign, or excuse me, the stopwatch that you see here, individually from each other. So when you click it, it will create a little keyframe for you right here at the bottom. And you'll notice that the stopwatch has stayed blue because now it's currently actively recording any changes you make to the position of this specific video. So if I were to move the video up, let's say, you'll notice that now there's two of these little dots on our timeline. These are called keyframes, and After Effects will automatically create a spline, which is sort of like a line connection between these two keyframes to create an animation. And these can overlap, of course. You can set these to record at different times at different places because they're all different options. As well as shift them around. And you can shift them around by selecting them, clicking the keyframe you want to edit so that it turns blue. And just like all your other options, if you click and drag it, it will move and slide along the time frame. And this happens in real time. So if you play this back, you don't like how long that slide up takes, you can make it shorter. And again, in real time, it'll just kind of happen a lot faster. Okay, so now we can talk about some of the shortcuts for these four tools to help you kind of get more acquainted, so you don't have to click on the video, click on transform, click on all that. You can just click on the video that you want to edit, and if you know what you want to do, like position, you can press P, and the position tab will show up. You can press T for opacity, T is how I like to remember it. S for scale, and R for rotation. Okay, that just about covers the basic tools of video editing in After Effects. Stay tuned for our part 3, where we start getting into basic effects that we can add to our After Effects videos.